live on stream right now. Forgive me. It has been a crazy week. I am now 41. And hopefully the audio comes out okay. Hopefully nothing's glitching. But we'll see. I'm doing this on my phone. I didn't feel like setting it up on the computer. Sadly, I just haven't had the energy. Had a bit of a heart scare over the weekend. And, by the way, I'm sorry if I look rough. It is what it is. I just got off work. But, no, I had to go to the ER yesterday. Get checked out. They did an EKG. They did an ECG. Did some blood work. Did all kinds of stuff. And, they didn't find anything. Everything looked good. So, essentially what I was told is that it looks to be, GERD. GERD. Sorry, hold on. Essentially, acid reflux. For the most part, that has caused a bit of a bronchial or bronchial obstruction. Something, anyway, some acid like balled up and kind of got lodged in here. I felt pressure over the weekend. It was, some of it was anxiety, some of it was panic, but most of the pressure was coming from whatever was going on. So, that's the big stuff. Aside from turning 41, last week was crazy, so I didn't get to stream a whole lot. The biggest thing that I'm really proud of is getting my second platinum trophy on PlayStation, which is amazing, on Astrobot. Of all games, I always thought it would be Horizon or Final Fantasy or something, but man, Astrobot, it hooked me, like big time. Like it hooked me. I loved it. I'm actually sad that I beat it. Like there's nothing more to do. Like I could always go back and get best times and whatnot and try to beat leaderboards, but that's just not me. So anyway, there's that, and 2026 is obviously here. We're in February now, which is crazy. This live stream is so basic. I'm so used to graphics and a headset and a mic, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, there's that. We're coming up on the anniversary of my dad's passing, which is kind of brutal. I still have his ashes. I'm his ash bearer, and I didn't really realize it till about midday, where it's at in the year, what's going on. I miss him. I found Facebook popped up a picture of a text I shared, and it was him wishing me a happy birthday a few days late. And he was saying that he had to do a lot of running around, but he wanted to text me. He wanted to say happy birthday, I love you. I got teary-eyed a bit. It's tough. It's tough having his ashes, and it's not easy to lose a parent. But when you take care of their remains, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. That probably didn't help my anxiety this weekend either. But actually, I was talking to Lady Shylock about this the other night. I think the universe was actually kind of equaling out. So make sure nothing was going wrong. Because for my birthday, I had a fantastic visit with her and my folks. I mean, I had dinners, we got away, I saw movies, I saw Return to Silent Hill, I saw Mercy, which they were both really good. Return to Silent Hill wasn't the best. It's about equal with the second film. I still prefer the first film. Mercy was good. Definitely touched on how AI can get to where people are afraid of it and what could happen. But it also proved the point of letting humanity govern itself. So, interesting point of view. I picked up 2 strategy guides. I'm waiting on one. One is the official Final Fantasy Nintendo Power. When Final Fantasy first came out, I've ordered that one. I had to have that one. I've looked at it for a while. And then I ordered a Blood Rain 2 strategy guide, which I'm going to do a video on those at some point. I got to get this set up again. So I got that for my birthday. I also got a PlayStation Portal. I shared this on the feed. But I got a PlayStation Portal, and I got my hands on Final Fantasy Tactics, which I never beat. I played like an hour into it years ago, but it's really nice to have the fully voiced characters, um, talk and chat. So I'm probably going to stream it at some point, but that's another thing I wanted to touch on is that there's a lot going on. I really haven't been able to keep up on stuff. I still need to work on Final Fantasy. We completed Astrobot. I still need to work on Detroit Become Human. So that's really two, I think, if I remember right, two of the biggest things that is being worked on here on the channel. And so that should be at some point. I am very low energy right now. Like, work was crazy. I got reprimanded for well, I'll go into it, but it's never fun. I got like coached basically, which rarely happens, thankfully. But when it does happen, I was already dealing with the fallout and processing from this weekend and the heart stuff and the scare and all that, and then having to deal with work the next day. So I'm like, okay, I've set a baseline, and I'll just make my way through it. Well, then I get coached. I get reprimanded for just one of the stupidest things. But it is what it is. People have jobs to do. I did make a bit of an error, so I do understand why I got coached. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I made a mistake. It's the way that it was coming at me. Because when you have a certain type of mental build, if you come at people in a certain way, especially like if you use my name, like Kenny, like especially in a context of words that it's just like Kenny, kind of thing. And it's like a disciplinary thing. It bugs the hell out of me because that was part of what happened in my childhood abuse. So it sits with me. It also feels very confrontational. So it was about equal. I told my mom earlier. I said it's about equal to when she uses my full name. Anybody that has had a parent use their full name at them knows what that feels like. So hold on. Okay, sorry, checking something. I haven't live streamed from the phone in a while, so here we are. But so there's that. And there's really not much else happening. Hey, Spiky. I know. I don't look a day over 41 either. Good to see you, man. Hope everything's going okay. But that's basically it. There really hasn't been a whole lot more. New Year, 41, heart scare over the weekend. Yeah, there was a few other personal things, but I won't really go into it here. Birthday is soon. Oh, nice. I did get presents. I got a T-Rex holographic display, which is really cool. It's over here. I can't really get it right now. But I also got a couple of a Spider-Man and a DC towel. What else did I get? I got a couple other things, but I can't remember what they are, and I feel really bad about that. Well, then there's the presents I got myself too. God, my brain's dead, man. I can't think. I can't even think about what I got myself. I got myself. Well, I talked about it earlier, actually. The PlayStation Portal, the Final Fantasy Tactics, the 2 strategy guides, which I'll have a video for. Lady Psylocke took me out. We went to go eat. Where did we eat? Oh my God. Olive Garden. We ate at Olive Garden. Jeez. If she watches this, I am really sorry. And then, we took a night to ourselves, had a great time. We saw Zootopia 2. We did see Zootopia 2. It was really good. Better than the first one? I honestly don't know. Like, I can't decide on that. It's hard to know. But it was really good. It was really good. It was a good experience. There was obviously ice and weather to deal with, but you know, I thought about checking out Iron Lung. I also thought about checking out Melania, and then I woke up from that nightmare. God, don't get me started. But anyway, yeah, no, Iron Lung probably. If I don't catch it in the theaters, I'll probably get it on digital, or at least rent it. Check it out. I'm really proud for Markiplier on that, man. That's really cool for him. So yeah, there's that. Also, your birthday celebration sound cool. Enchilada sounds really good. I'm having Italian for dinner. But I didn't have the energy to stream a game tonight, but I at least wanted to do this. Add to the channel, add to the vlog playlists. You know, this is very, very old school what I'm doing here. I used to do this a lot back when the channel started. No graphics, just raw video, all kinds of stuff. I'm getting deja vu because I know I look like crap. And like I said, I just got off work. So anyway, I guess I'm kind of maintenance in that regard. But with that said, I think I'm going to end it here. Sorry for anybody that couldn't catch the stream in time. It's fairly short. Big shout out to Spiky. I will have some videos up soon. Streams upcoming, and I'm sorry, I can't think I'm overloaded. Made 20. Yeah, he made a good amount of money, man. Like I said, that's really cool. Markiplier is my favorite YouTuber. The bigger YouTubers, anyway. Oh, speaking of which, I confirmed with Gemini today. There is a new feature here on YouTube that if you like something, you can add hype points to smaller creators. The more hype you give to a creator, the more it helps up the recognition of their channel. Now, I'm not telling you this to like, give me all the hype. It's something interesting I found and I saw Gemini notified me about. But essentially the hype system allows you to promote smaller YouTubers, smaller channels. There's like a back-end leaderboard. So the more hype a channel gets, the more it adds to that channel's recognition among the algorithm or something. Competition. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I think you did pretty well, though. But yeah, so there's that. But apparently every YouTube user gets like three instances of hype points every week or something like that. So anyway, there's that. And it's a really kind of a cool YouTube feature. But I'm going to end here because I'm hungry. So Spiky, good to see you, man. We'll talk soon for sure. I'll hit you up on Discord. I think you replied to me and I haven't gotten back to you yet. I'm sorry. I'm really bad about that right now. My brain's totally melted, like liquefied. So yeah, awkward. Anyway, stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the road to the last. I think I covered everything I want to. If not, I'll cover it in the next game stream, which will not be tomorrow night, but probably Thursday. Tomorrow night's date night with Lady Cylon. So at some point, we're going to do a date stream. We're going to hang out and play a game in person, or maybe do a reaction or something. We talk about it. But anyway, see you next time. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the road to otherwise. See you. Okay, now how do... What am I... Ooh, finger. See ya.